15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, not coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. On one side, Mike McDaniel, 2 years an assistant under Dan Quinn here in Atlanta. Part of the team that nearly got it done against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here in Atlanta. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. Was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Off the bootleg, it's right at the outset, he lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Dolphins
7-0
0.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Pickens in motion. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll only get down to around the 42. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
Okay, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Once more, it's Henderson. Good running there, getting close to midfield. It's Markham there, and a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go. Please. Viking 18. Let's go.
Here comes the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
A give to Henderson, running right, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Here we go.
That's taken in. It's Jason McClellan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend to a 10-0 lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now the man out of Alabama, it's Jace McClellan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard loss on the
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
On the give, it's McClellan.
Jace McClellan, the ball carrier. Taken down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
A gain of 3.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
First down.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And an offense is going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. It is brought in the end zone. How Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 13-7. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, Shador. This one is caught by Turpin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They go play action with Sanders. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Again, it's Henderson. Still fighting for yards, but he lost the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's open downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down. They put Pickens in motion. On the give, it's Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. On third down, Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Kai Felton. Touchdown, Miami. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The Falcons offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready?
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown.
Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. It is 2nd and 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
To throw again is Sanders. And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Atlanta. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Sanders now off the bootleg. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Sanders. The second down throw is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Hurt. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. Stafford working from the pistol. To the left side, caught by Ridley.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On the ground is Robinson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Here's Robinson. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap to Stafford. The catch made by McMillan. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They send Ridley in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dolphins. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Back complete to Henderson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll manage only a couple. Elijah Hansen in on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the left side, OBJ is there. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Okay,
That's
ready?
good for a Falcons first down.
Let's go now.
First and
Look
10 at the 50-yard line.
60, 19 Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Go! Crack all 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Thornton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 by Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 by 6. Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready?
Now, Sanders. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Dolphins.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Second down at the 24-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business. inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Look him up on a second down and 8. They put Pickens in motion. Off play action. It's Stafford. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Sanders will throw it. Open man is Morton. He's got it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Atlanta.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Cowboy 80s.
Once more, it's Henderson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. Still on his feet. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. What a move! He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Miami. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Avante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's complete. He's got OBJ.
Sanders pass. Complete to Odell Beckham Jr.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
2nd and 10.
Greg and I
At
back
the 24-yard
for the
line.
conclusion in a moment.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Nike, 60 Bison. Let's go.
A quick throw here, taken by Odell. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Tag. Pass the 60 Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Nike, 18. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. They'll go down to a knee. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Cougar Nike. Let's go. Alert. Hawk 70.
They'll run here. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings them down at the 5. It's 4th down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL